Hello, everyone. Welcome. This is the Ruth and Cory show today. Cory, how are you today?
I'm doing great, Ruth. How are you?
I am well. I'm excited. Last meditation that we did, it was about breathing. We did a bee's breath breathing. I actually practiced that earlier this week again, and I really enjoyed the relaxation that it brought to me. And so I'm eager to see about these breathing meditations that you are doing. Before we get started, if you all want a personal session with Cory, he is a sound therapist and a Reiki master. So go ahead and check out the links below if you would like it. I do tarot readings. If you want a soul reading, we will put our links below at the bottom of this YouTube. So, Cory,
Hmm.
go for it. Tell us a little
Okay.
bit about these techniques.
No, first, I just got to correct you on one thing, Ruth. I'm not a Reiki master. I'm
Okay.
Reiki. Some Reiki practitioners would get quite upset at that. But no, I am a Reiki practitioner. I am level 1 certified, but I am not a master yet. Working on it. But you're just manifesting for me, and I appreciate you for that. Thank you.
Sounds good. Well, you have done remote Reiki, and I have seen the work that you've done even with animals, animal clairvoyance and healing. And so, absolutely. Even if he's just level 1, y'all need to get a session with him. All right,
And
back to you.
that's a yes, that's a good point to bring up as well. And again, for the hardcore Reiki practitioners out there, I understand that you can't do remote Reiki until you're Reiki level 2. However, I do have a technique called the quantum healing room that allows me to do remote Reiki, even though I'm only Reiki level 1 certified. I'd love to talk to you about it. Be more than happy. If you're interested, please contact me and we'll have a discussion. I can tell you how I actually do that. But thank you, Ruth. I appreciate you. Really enjoy doing these shows with you. And so let's get started,
All
shall we?
right, let's go.
Right. So as Ruth mentioned, last time we did this, we did a technique called bee's breath, which was phenomenal. And it's about making a noise with your breath that mimics that of a bee. Now, it's great to do by yourself. Lots of side benefits, which you can go back in the video and watch and understand what those benefits are. But there's also a whole new set of benefits for bee's breath that you can get when you do it with a group. As a group, you actually mimic not just the sound of a bee, but the sound of a beehive. Now, some say that the honeycomb shape of the beehives are made by the frequency of the bee's wings. So let that sink in for a minute. If it interests you, please go back and check out our past video on doing the breathing technique called bee's breath. So let's focus on today. So today, we're actually going to do a 2-part series on what's called the Wim Hof method. Now, disclaimer, I am not a Wim Hof instructor. I'm not Wim Hof certified. I have purchased his course. I have learned his breathing techniques that I practice by myself. And I'm going to show you how I practice the Wim Hof method breathing techniques. Now, the other thing I do have to say, and this is just a disclaimer as well. Actually, it's a caution, and this is real. I'm going to read it verbatim so I don't get it wrong. So pardon me for looking at the screen here. Wim Hof method breathing can affect motor control and, in rare cases, lead to loss of consciousness. Always sit or lie down when practicing the technique. Never practice in or near bodies of water. While operating a vehicle, like an airplane or spaceship, that I threw that in there, doesn't really say that, or in any other situation where losing consciousness could cause harm to you or others, end quote. So that is a possibility. Also, be very cautious if you're prone to seizures, respiratory problems like asthma, stroke, or have high or low blood pressure. Now, these are just some caveats. Probably does not apply to most people. Most people will have no problem with this. And the other thing is listen to your body. If you feel uncomfortable, if you feel something isn't right, stop. As long as it's feeling good, keep going. All right. So the goal of the Wim Hof method breathing technique, is to teach you to develop mastery over your nervous system, your immune system, your cardiovascular system, and to help you be happier, stronger, and healthier. Now, when Wim Hof teaches this, he always talks about having a happy life. And I can tell you that after 3 years of practicing these techniques, they've helped me quite a bit in various ways. Definitely mood, definitely oxygen capacity, both in the lungs and in the blood system. So the two methods that we're going to work on today, we're going to work on a method called breath retention. And next time, we're going to work on a method called power breathing. So what are the benefits of doing these two methods? Now, just so you know, when I do these techniques, I do them back to back. There's not necessarily an order to do them in. You can do them power breathing first. You can do breath retention first. It doesn't really matter. At least for me, I've not found it to matter which direction I go, one or the other. But here are some of the effects of doing this Wim Hof method breathing technique. Heightened focus and determination, increased energy, better sleep, reduced stress levels, increased willpower, stronger immune system, voluntary influence of the nervous system and immune system. Let that sink in for a second. Voluntary influence of the nervous system and immune system. In other words, you control your immune system and your nervous system, or teaches you to have influence over it. Anti-inflammatory effects, decrease in flu-like symptoms, and we'll talk about that and I'll explain why in a moment. Increased levels of nervous system neurotransmitters, reductions in altitude sickness, and improved oxygen delivery during exercise. It's a long list, and we can put that list in the description at the bottom of the video. But let's talk about a couple of these. So the first one I want to talk about is the decrease in flu-like symptoms. Now, why would a breathing technique do this? If you were to go back and look at our video having to do with world phobias, we talk about breathing in a way that increases nitric oxide in your blood. Now, nitric oxide is produced in your body as you breathe in and out through your nose. Now, the Wim Hof breathing technique, the Wim Hof method breathing technique will tell you that it doesn't matter whether you breathe in through your nose or your mouth. Personally, I breathe in and out through my nose. And the reason that I do that is because when you breathe in and out through your nose, you increase the nitric oxide level in your bloodstream. Now, what is nitric oxide? Nitric oxide's anti-everything, anti-inflammatory. It's but most importantly, to the point of decreasing flu-like symptoms, nitric oxide is an antiviral. So by learning these techniques and by breathing in through your nose, breathing in and out through your nose, increasing the nitric oxide levels in your blood, you have this antiviral effect. So it keeps you healthy. The other one I want to talk about is the reduction in altitude sickness. Now, this is personal experience right here. A couple summers ago, I went to visit my son who's at Fort Carson in Colorado Springs. He's like, "Hey, Dad, let's go up to Pikes Peak." Now, for those of you who don't know what Pikes Peak is, Colorado Springs is already over 6,000 feet above sea level. Pikes Peak is 14,000 feet above sea level, and you get up there by driving, and it takes about 30 to 45 minutes to get to the top as you drive up this mountain. So you are ascending from 6,000 to 14,000. 8,000 feet in less than an hour. And as you can imagine, the air gets quite thin. We went up one day and we got to the top. We could spend about 15 minutes there and we had to go back down. I could not function. I literally could not function. I couldn't get enough oxygen. I was feeling drunk. I couldn't walk. It was getting scary, actually. So we left. The following day, or maybe it was a couple days later, we tried again. And he said, Dad, why don't you try Wim Hof breathing? So that's brilliant. So as we started the trek, I started deep breathing by using the Wim Hof breathing technique. And wouldn't you know, we got up to the top. We stayed up there for over an hour, walking around, looking at stuff. And for those that you have never been to the top before, they have the most awesome donuts up there that they make at 14,000 feet. Cool thing is, if you take them down to the bottom of the mountain, they compress. Physics is fun. It's great. Anyway, I was fine. I was fine for the entire hour that we were up there as I continued to do the deep breathing exercises that you're going to learn here. So this is the increase levels of oxygen in your bloodstream. So this goes along with improved oxygen delivery during exercise, which was the last item I wanted to touch on. So as you increase the oxygen in your blood, it's called over-oxygenating your blood. Your body is able to function at a much higher level. So athletes will practice this breathing technique prior to an event. So they over-oxygenate their bloods. So when they're ready to go, when it's go time, when the gun goes off, their bodies are already fully stocked up with oxygen to be able to participate in whatever activity they're doing. So moving on, we did talk about the benefits. We talked about things to be aware of. And now we're going to talk about how to do it. So as I mentioned, this particular one is called breath retention. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to hold your breath for as long as you can. Now, a lot of people think, okay, I'm probably good for 30 seconds, maybe 45. But by the end of this exercise, I'm telling you, the majority of you are going to be able to hold your breath for at least 1.5 to 2 minutes and not even blink an eye. Now, how do we do that? Well, you're familiar with the term hyperventilating, but in this case, what we're going to do is we're going to control hyperventilation. We're not going to do it out of fear. It's not going to be an automatic reaction to something that scares us. This is going to be something we do voluntarily to bring more oxygen into our body so that we can continue to operate with oxygen deprivation from the exterior. So as we do this exercise, you're going to be putting more and more oxygen into your bloodstream. And then at the end, you're going to let your breath out in about 90%, and you're just going to hold. And we're going to see how that works. So here's the practice. We're going to take in a strong inhalation through the nose, and you're going to do it this way. You're going to start by breathing in. I can't really see very well here. Maybe if I turn sideways. Nope, still can't see very well. Okay, so you're going to start by breathing in through your belly. And yes, we're going to make ourselves look fat. We're going to go. You're going to breathe in through your belly. Now, once you breathe in through your belly, now I can move it up. You're going to fill up your chest. So a lot of people are used to breathing by going, and you keep filling up your upper chest, but you don't use your diaphragm to fill up your entire lung capacity. And that's what we want to do. And not only do we want to fill up our entire lung capacity, once our entire lung capacity is filled up, you want to take in just a little bit extra that you feel like you're squeezing into your head. So it will look like this. You'll breathe into your belly, fill up your chest, and then a little tiny bit extra, just that little extra. And you're going to hold it there for a second, and then relax. And this is just, we're just practicing. This is just a prelude to the actual exercise, right? So the cadence is belly, chest, head. Belly, chest, head. Belly, chest, head. So now you can exhale through your mouth or your nose, doesn't matter. Again, you can inhale through your mouth or nose, it really doesn't matter. I recommend the nose just for the other side benefits that I mentioned earlier. So we are going to breathe in by using this method: belly, chest, head. Belly, chest, head. Don't worry about what you look like on camera. Breathe into your belly. Let your belly expand. It's okay. There's no judgment here. Then, once you take that breath in and you breathe in that little tiny extra into your head, you're going to immediately exhale. There's no holding. Now, I know I said holding before, but that was just for the purpose of the demonstration. You're going to breathe in and then exhale as if this was a one full motion. An inhale, exhale. That's one full fluid motion. So, belly, chest, head, exhale. It's a very smooth, like a wheel motion. One continuous motion. Belly, chest, head, exhale. Belly, chest, head, exhale. And we'll come up with this cadence as we go. What we're going to do is we're going to repeat this for 30 breaths. 30 breaths. And I'll let you know when we're getting close to the end. And then on the 30th breath, we're going to exhale about 90% of the lung capacity that you have. We're going to do this now about 4 times. When I do my own practice, I usually do it about 5 times. And that's just kind of where I'm comfortable at. I just don't feel like I need to go any longer. I've done it 10 times. I've done it 1 time. But again, 5 is about the average of where I go to. You can do as many as you like. Also, you can experiment on your own. You can experiment with the number of breaths that you take. The method itself calls for 30 to 35 breaths, but they also show you that you can experiment with various numbers of breath to see what works for you. Now, what you're going to find is you're going to start doing this exercise and you're going to start feeling different. And yes, deep breathing will cause you to get a bit lightheaded sometimes. And if you feel yourself getting lightheaded, just stop, slow down. You don't have to follow the pace that we're setting. And what that means is that your body is now fully oxygenated. And then you can kind of go into a maintenance mode of breathing where you just breathe enough to continue having that feeling, not getting any worse and not decreasing. And that's when you know that you've got enough oxygen in your blood. You'll just kind of know. After a little bit of practice, you'll know where that point is for yourself. And of course, everybody's different. So we will hit number 30. We'll exhale 90% of our breath. And then I start a timer. So the first time we do this, we're going to go 15 seconds. Now, 15 seconds is not that long. And then the second time, we're going to go 30 seconds. The third time, we're going to go 1 minute. And then the fourth time, we're going to go 1.5 minutes. Now, don't worry about this. If you're doing this correctly, you're going to find that even 1 minute is going to go by and you're going to be like, oh, I could keep going. But we're not going to keep going at that time. We're going to start again. All right. So if everybody's ready, give everybody a moment. If you want to do this exercise sitting in a chair like I am, that's totally fine. You can do that. If you want to do this exercise laying on a floor, that's fine too. I usually will use headphones. I've got an app that I use to actually help me with the breathing counting. I think there's some free apps out there for that. I use the one from the Wim Hof method, which you can find on Play Store or wherever else you get your apps from. But it walks you through the whole thing, so you don't have to think about it. Putting headphones on and some background music tends to help you relax a bit more and go on with your session. Okay, so get comfortable. I'll walk you through. We're going to just do a little practice first, and then we'll start the first exercise. We're going to do this 4 times, as I mentioned. So in this first part, we're just going to do 10 deep breaths, and then we're going to exhale. We're going to hold for just a few seconds, and then we'll start again. We'll stop that part, and then we'll start the 4 real exercises that we're going to do. Okay, so if you're ready and you're with me, again, remember the cadence is belly, chest, head, exhale. Or I might say belly, chest, head, go, or something. But the rhythm is what's important. So during this practice, make sure you're paying very, very close attention to inhaling with your diaphragm. In other words, inhaling, making yourself look big in the belly. You're going to raise your belly up. Then you're going to raise your chest up. Then you're going to squeeze that little extra into your head, and then exhale. Belly, chest, head, go. Belly, chest, head, go. When you do this on your own, you can also experiment with the pace. Some people will like to go a little bit faster. Some people like to go a little bit slower. But I will say this, the purpose of this deep breathing is to not go into your regular meditative state. That's not where we're trying to go with this. I'm not trying to get you into a meditative state that you're probably used to. Eventually, after enough practice of this exercise, you'll learn that you can go into a meditative state, but it's different. It's different than if you sit there and do your slow, deep breathing, letting everything go. That's a different type of meditation. So we're not trying to do that one. Okay. All right, let's begin. Ready? Get comfortable. We'll all start together in 3, 2, 1. Belly, chest, head, go. Belly, chest, head, out. Belly, chest, head, exhale. Belly, chest, head, go. Continue this deep breathing. Go. Make it like a wheel. Go. Make it keep going. Go. 1 fluid motion. Go. 1 more time, and exhale. And you would exhale 90%. You would hold, and then you're going to hear me count down from 15 seconds. And in this case, we'll do 3, 2, 1, and relax. Take a breath in, and then we immediately start again. That's how we're going to do the next 4 exercises. So again, first time we're going to hold our breath for 15 seconds. Second time we're going to hold it for 30 seconds. Third time we're going to hold it for 1 minute. Fourth time we'll hold it for 1.5 minutes. All right? Ready? In 3, 2, 1, begin. Belly, chest, head, go. Belly, chest, head, exhale. Belly, chest, head, go. Belly, chest, head, exhale. Keep on inhaling, exhale. Make it like a wheel, exhale. Keep the breathing going, exhale. 1 smooth motion, exhale. In, out. Belly, chest, head, out. Belly, chest, head, out. Belly, chest, head, exhale. In, exhale. In, exhale. Belly, chest, head, out. Belly, chest, head, go. Belly, chest, head, exhale. Keep it going. Exhale. In, out, in, out. Belly, chest, head, exhale. Belly, chest, head, exhale. Keep it going like a wheel. Exhale. Belly, chest, head, exhale. 1, smooth motion. Exhale. 5 more. Belly, chest, head, exhale. Belly, chest, head, exhale. 3, exhale. 2, exhale. 1, now exhale 90% and hold. Doing good. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and breathe. Now, 15 seconds wasn't very long, but you may have noticed, and this was just, I want you to notice, how does your body feel? Did you get a little bit lightheaded? Did you feel any changes in your body as you took in that additional oxygen? Now, let's start again. For number 2, we're going to go for 30 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, begin. Belly, chest, head, exhale. Belly, chest, head, exhale. Belly, chest, head, go. Belly, chest, head, exhale. Belly, chest, head, exhale. Keep it like a wheel. Exhale. In, exhale. In, exhale. 1 smooth motion. Exhale. Belly, chest, head, exhale. Belly, chest, head, go. Belly, chest, head, go. Belly, chest, head, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Belly, chest, head, go. Belly, chest, head, go. Belly, chest, head, go. Belly, chest, head, exhale. Bring it all in. Exhale. Make it like a wheel. Exhale. 1 smooth motion. Exhale. Belly, chest, head, exhale. In, exhale. In, exhale. Deeply in. Exhale. Belly, chest, head, out. Belly, chest, head, exhale. Belly, chest, head, out. Belly, chest, head, exhale. 5 more. Belly, chest, head, exhale. Bring it deeply in. Exhale. Keep it going. Exhale. In, out. 1 more. Deeply in. Now out 90% and hold. You're doing good. Let your body do what it's capable of doing. No breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale and relax. So again, you probably noticed that 30 seconds, at the end of that 30 seconds, you really felt like you could continue going. You could continue to hold your breath. And that's because your blood is over-oxygenated. And when your autonomic nervous system tells your brain, hey, we need to breathe, and your brain checks in with your body and is like, no, you're good. You've got enough oxygen. You don't need to take a breath right now. That's what's going on. That's the dialogue going on within your body. Okay, for the third round, we're going to go 1 minute. All right. If you're ready, we'll begin in 3, 2, 1. Belly, chest, head. Exhale. Belly, chest, head. Exhale. Belly, chest, head. Exhale. Belly, chest, head. Go. Bring it deeply in. Let go. Bring it deeply in. Let go. Belly, chest, head. Exhale. Belly, chest, head. Go. Belly, chest, head. Go. Belly, chest, head. Exhale. Bring it deeply in. Exhale. Bring it deeply in. Exhale. Make it like a wheel. Exhale. Make it like a wheel. Exhale. In. Exhale. In. Exhale. One fluid motion. Exhale. One fluid motion. Exhale. Bring it deeply in. Exhale. Belly, chest, head. Go. Belly, chest, head. Go. Belly, chest, head. Go. Belly, chest, head. Go. Belly, chest, head. Exhale. Belly, chest, head. Go. Belly, chest, head. Go. Belly, chest, head. Go. Bring it deeply in. Go. Bring it deeply in. Go. Make it like a wheel. Go. Make it like a wheel. Go. One continuous movement. Go. One continuous circle. Go. Belly, chest, head. Go. Belly, chest, head. Go. Make it like a wheel. Exhale. Make it like a wheel. Exhale. Belly, chest, head. Go. Belly, chest, head. Go. 5 more. Belly, chest, head. Go. Bring it deeply in. Go. Bring it deeply in. Go. Belly, chest, head. 1 more. Belly, chest, head. And exhale 90% and hold. Relax and let your body do what it's capable of doing. No need to breathe. Your body is over-oxygenated, and although your body's telling your brain you need to breathe, your brain is saying, no, you don't need to breathe. 30 seconds. You're doing fantastic. Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And inhale. And let it out. Deep breath in. And exhale. All right, great. Great. All right, let's go on to our last one. That was 1 minute. How are you feeling? We're going to go for 1 minute and 30 seconds. Now, 1 minute was not too difficult for most of you. 1.5 will not be too difficult for most of you. Now, if you only go as long as you're comfortable for, never force. When you become uncomfortable or you feel like you really do need to take a breath, when you feel like you really do need to take a breath, it's okay to do that. It's okay to take the breath in. It's okay to stop the exercise. You only go as far as your body is comfortable going. Most of you will find that 1.5 minutes is not not as daunting and challenging as you believe. All right, so let's begin our fourth and last exercise for today. Going for 1.5 minutes, 90 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, begin. Belly, chest, head, exhale. 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 Belly, chest, head, go. 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 Bring it deeply in, go. Bring it deeply in, go. In, go. In, go. Belly, chest, head, go. Belly, chest, head, go. Belly, chest, head, go. Make it like a wheel, go. Make it like a wheel, go. Belly, chest, head, go. One continuous circle, go. One continuous movement, go. Belly, chest, head, exhale. Belly, chest, head, go. Belly, chest, head, exhale. Belly, chest, head, go. Belly, chest, head, go. Belly, chest, head, exhale. Belly, chest, head, exhale. Belly, chest, head, exhale. Belly, chest, head, go. Belly, chest, head, go. Belly, chest, head, exhale. Belly, chest, head, go. Keep it like a wheel, go. Bring it deeply in, go. Belly, chest, head, go. Belly, chest, head, go. Keep it like a wheel, go. Bring it deeply in, go. 5 more. Belly, chest, head. Let's give it all we got. Belly, chest, head. Belly, chest, head, go. Belly, chest, head. Last one. Belly, chest, head. Exhale 90% and hold. Your body is very over-oxygenated by now. Multiple exercises here has raised the oxygen level in your blood. Your body will tell you that you need to breathe. Your brain will check in with your oxygen levels and say, no, you don't need to breathe. Let your body do what it's capable of doing. You're doing great. Halfway, 45 seconds. One minute. You're doing great. Good job. Again, only as far as you're comfortable. 1 minute, 10 seconds. 1 minute, 15 seconds. 1 minute, 20 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And take a deep breath in and relax. So I'm wondering how many of you thought that 1.5 minutes was really not that long. Wasn't that bad. 1.5 minutes is not too tough. to accomplish with this exercises. For those of you that couldn't make it a minute and a half, again, this is just like anything else in life. Practice, practice, practice. So the more you practice, the more you will increase your lung capacity as well. You'll increase the tolerance, your body's tolerance for CO2 buildup as well. And that's what triggers your autonomic breathing, CO2 buildup and lack of O2 in your bloodstream. So this exercise will help you to build those tolerances. Ruth, what'd you think?
Okay, so when I first started it, my hands were tingling a little bit.
Totally
Just
normal.
a little bit, nothing major. I could not do, and I could not do the breathing just sitting upright. I couldn't hold my breath as much if I was just sitting upright. So in the last one, I tried to recline a little bit. And of course, it's a little bit hard here in the studio setting. So I really recommend to people that, like, if they couldn't hold their breath as long and they're sitting up, they could try different positions. Is that correct?
Lying down would be optimal, yes.
Okay, but I feel great.
Yeah, and that's one of the side benefits of doing this too, is once you get done with it, you're just like, in my opinion, my feeling right afterwards is just refreshment.
Yes.
Just refreshed after doing the breath retention. Not like I'm ready to go out and conquer the world. I mean, I'm not ready to go out and run a marathon. I'm not, I don't have this like huge burst of energy or anything, but it's more like a refreshed peace and calm for me. That's what I get. And let me go back to what you just said too about the tingling. It's totally normal to feel tingling in your hands or feet, or it's totally normal to experience changes in your body's temperature. So, and thanks for saying those. Those are things that I probably should have mentioned in the beginning before we even started some of the things that you might experience. Totally normal to experience the tingling, change in temperature. There was a couple others that I just can't recall off the top of my head right now. But yeah, that was totally normal for you to experience that tingling.
Interesting. Wow. So this is the first part of the exercise, but you say there's another part as well that we're going to do next month.
Right. So next month it will be next month, wouldn't it? So next time, I'll just say next time. Next time we're going to do something called power breathing. And we'll explain what power breathing is next time.
Sounds great. So if you want to join our Patreon group and get direct access to that link, join us live. Go ahead and check us out at the Violet Flame, patreon.com, Violet Flame 432. And please, if you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe. We'll put more things out as we continue going, more details, more information, and we will see you in the next power breathing meditation. Thank you, Cory, so much.